spaces in this room and all over the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Get your hands off my Jordans!
Yo! You almost knocked me down, man. The word is excuse me.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Not only did you knock me down, you stepped on my brand new white Air Jordans that I just bought. And that's all you can say is excuse me.
Are you serious?
Yo, man, how much you pay for them?
$100. American dollars.
108 with
Now, in 1989, a lot of things were said about the Air Jordan 4s. It was the second shoe that was designed by the almighty Tinker Hatfield. Most called it ugly when it released. They said you could lace it 18 different ways. I guess it's to hit on style points with the consumers. That's just what I've read. I was only 5 at the time. But I can tell you this. My first pair of 4s were the cool grays. And it's been a whirlwind romance ever since. We have some crepe cure we're going to use on these Jordan 4s. These are pretty good condition, but a little beat. So I'm going to go ahead and just do a good scrub on them. I'm also going to sand out that little scratch on the front toe cap. But nothing too crazy. I'm going to grab those laces, work some magic on those to kind of brighten them up. And then we'll just go from there. Maybe next time I'll do a little ASMR when I clean the next pair. I don't know. We'll see. Just, you know, just throwing out some ideas. And then I know this part's going to get a little weird because this process, Soul Bright with a dye mixed together, is usually, I've only seen it done with gum bottoms, ice bottoms, but for these, since they're just white rubber, I have no idea if it's going to work. That's why I went ahead and gone the RIT dye, the synthetic. I'm just going to do the same process only because that's what I've seen, and it looks like it's a really good end result. I just don't know if it'll work for the type of sole that we have on these, but we'll give it a shot. I mean, we're just experimenting. These shoes I'm keeping for my collection anyway. So hopefully it turns out pretty good. We got beige acrylic paint we're going to use, metallic gold, and then too thin. That's going to be for the mid upper part of the shoe. I'm trying to include a little bit more of detail into what I'm using. Maybe we'll change it up, do a little tutorial on some other shoes.
I was born in Brooklyn.
Is Brooklyn in the house? In the house? Is Brooklyn in the house? In the house? Is Brooklyn in the house? In the house? Is Brooklyn in the house? Brooklyn. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Gonna do it like this. Biggie.
I was a terror since the public school era. Bathroom passes, cutting classes, squeezing asses. Smoking blunts was a daily routine since 13. A chubby organ on the scene. I used to have the Trent Deuce and the Deuce in my bubble goose. Now I got the Mac in my knapsack, lounging black, smoking sacks up in axe and sidekicks with my sidekicks, rocking fly kicks. Honeys wanna chat, but all we wanna know is where Brooklyn at. And can I bring my gat? If not, I hope I don't get shot. Better throw my vest on my chest, cause niggas is a mess. It don't take nothing but frontin' for me to start something. Bugging the big opponents looking like I was duck hunting. Dumbing out just me and my crew, cause all we wanna do is
bullish and party and bullish and party and bullish and party and bullish and party.
projects. Said he had beef, asked me if I had my piece. Sure do, 222s in my shoe. Holla if you need me, love, I'm in the house. Roam and stroam, see what the honeys is about. Moet poppin', ho hoppin', ain't no stopping. Big Papa, I'm a bad boy. Niggas on the front, who got your back? Biggie. Niggas wanna flex, who got the gap? Biggie. It ain't hard to tell, I'm the East Coast overdoser. Niggas, you scared you're supposed to. I toast you, put fear in your heart. Hug up the party before it even start. Busy drunk, off a Henny and skunk, on some brand Nubian, ish beating down punks. Where Brooklyn at? 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 Where Brooklyn at?
We're going to go ahead and close out this video with some visuals of what the shoe looks like now. Went ahead and did leather paint on the upper. Went ahead and dyed the bottom. I did like a two-tone gray. Some of the dye didn't stick to the sole, so I went ahead and just painted it just to give it a little bit better look. I got some laces for these. I went ahead and dyed the originals. So let me go ahead and lace them up for you guys. Thank you again to everyone who tuned in to tonight's upload. I plan to have a 2-week schedule going on where we have a new shoe up or at least some type of content just to keep it going. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Follow me on Instagram. And as always, like, wear, and subscribe. Peace.